The community is growing and growing, and it's my passion. And nowadays we have this mixture of generation. 50 years ago, maybe it was more white man of somehow rich or of well, yes, and every time more the difference, not different voices are reaching every time more and more the writing space, and this is very rich. And the important thing is that we cover fiction, non-fiction, poetry, YA, yeah, young adult literature, children literature. Now there are these magnificent illustrators. So all of this creates an amazing number of writers that every time more are being translated all over the world. Translation-wise, as I was saying, we are growing, and getting Catalan literature translated into English has always been a challenge. But this last 2020, a 12% has already been translated into English, which is important. Like the first language in which Catalan literature is translated is Spanish. But then we have English this last 2020, then French, then Italian, then German, then so many other languages, Greek. English, as I was saying, has always been the big challenge, because also English publishers for lots of years were not that open to consider other languages and translation. Thanks God, these last 10 years, this has been changing. In 2022, we're going to be spotlight, so guest literature in the London Book Fair. So we've been already for the last year, even with the pandemic, we've been working hard with the whole team, the Llull team and the London Book Fair team, to do the warming up, to do gatherings between English publishers, not only in England, but in the US, in Australia, in New Zealand, with Catalan publishers or Catalan writers. So we are doing all the warming up so that in 2022, our literature, our writers will be guests there. But of course, if the level is like a beginner, a way to start is with picture books, with text, but picture books, because they are like the first museums, not only for children, but for adults. I mean, in France, in Italy, also in England, the culture of adults buying picture books is increasing, and it's also happening in Catalonia. And I think we have to foster it, because if someone is a beginner in another language, a picture book can be a very good way to start.